Hey, I'm Wes and welcome back to my channel. So I have another laser engraver to show you guys. It is the Ortur Laser Master 2 Pro and it was sent to me for free. All they want in exchange is an honest review video. So here it is. So let's open up this box and see what we got inside. As you guys can see, this is very well packed. And then on top of here, you find your instruction manual on how to assemble it, I assume. Yep. And it looks like it's really well written. Well, I don't know if it's well written, but it has lots of pictures and I like pictures. I don't like to assemble by reading things. I hate reading. So lots of pictures, that's good. And then we have, yay, more pictures. And this just tells you how to focus your laser. Now this is already self-focused. You just have to raise and lower it accordingly. And they have a steel rod for that. You'll see more about this later on in the video. Right away, I see we have some of the rails for it. And then we have the drag chain, which is really nice. This is a nice feature. And then what do we have here? Oh, this is the controller for it. Then we have some glasses, and this is for you to wear when it's cutting. And you don't want to be looking at the beam directly, that will harm your eyes. So it's nice that they send those. Oh, we have the timing chain for it, or the timing belt. And some tools in there, it looks like. Looks like we have the USB cable. Man, this is like Christmas. Oh, we have another cable here. Not sure what that's for yet, but we'll find out. And then in here we have the power supply, which is nice. It's a 110 outlet, looks like. Perfect. And then in here we have the laser itself. And then we have this part here, which is pre-assembled, which is very nice. And some more parts. Oh, this looks like a limit switch. And some brackets. And some more parts. And then we have a bag of nuts and bolts and some wrenches and Allen keys. Awesome. And I think that is it. So we can throw that away. Now I'm not going to show you guys how to assemble this. There's lots of videos on YouTube already on how to assemble it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw the camera on time lapse, and while I am assembling it, I am going to explain to you guys all the features of this laser. The Ortur Laser Master 2 Pro is an upgraded model from their Laser Master 2, which is a worldwide popular desktop laser engraver in 2020. It is also well known as its user-friendly experience, safe features, and stable quality. The Laser Master 2 Pro is armed with an OLM Pro V10 motherboard, the third generation laser motherboard. It has more features. It supports flame detection, emergency stop button, and the Ortur offline controller. There is also a G sensor on the motherboard for active position protection. If the machine detects unauthorized movement, the laser beam will stop. It also has exposure duration detection and limitation. When the laser engraver is working, if the motor don't move, this extra safety feature would turn off the laser to prevent a fire. The Ortur Laser 1.5 firmware has optimized the motion algorithm to support the faster speed engraving from 4,000 millimeters per minute to 9,000 millimeters per minute. The laser module comes with an adjustable safety cover which can be adjusted up and down according to requirements. The mechanical structure has been improved based on Laser Master 2 so as to support the faster speed carving long time working. It's stronger and durable. The Ortur Laser Master 2 Pro has a 1-year international limited manufacturer warranty. The warranty is valid from the date of original purchase by the original purchaser. It can engrave many materials such as wood, cardboard, black acrylic, leather, stainless steel, and powder-coated metal. So I have the assembly all done and it wasn't overly difficult. It took me about 2 hours and I was going back and forth between the instruction manual that they sent and a YouTube video that I found that was pretty helpful. And now I have it hooked up to my computer and I'm using a Mac. So I'm going to be using Lightburn. I have been using this on my other laser that I have. And I really like this program. It costs about $60, but it does come with a free 30-day trial. Now Ortur, they send some of these test samples that you can use. I believe it's like a birch or something like that. And what I'm going to do is I am going to burn my logo into this for the very first time. We'll see how this works. So the way that you focus this laser is you put your material underneath it And then you undo these little thumb screws. You flick this shield up. And then they send this little steel rod. And you just set it underneath there. And you undo the thumb screws. Lower it down. Tighten them back up. Slide that out. Drop your shield back down. Tighten it up. And now it is focused. And it has this cool little 3D printed holder for it. There it is, and that worked pretty good. One of the great things about this laser engraver is that there is a bunch of accessories that you can purchase for this, like an enclosure for it, and you can also get a rotary roller for it so you can engrave round objects and cylinders, and an offline controller so you can operate this without your computer. And you can also get a Z-axis lifting mechanism for your laser, and that is an accessory that I asked them to send with it, and they did, and I'm very grateful for that. So I'm going to show you how to install it. Just slide out of this box, and like everything on this Ortur, it's all packaged very well. So we have the assembly manual for it. Looks pretty clear. And we got the hardware. Everything for it. Oh, that looks nice. All right, let's get that installed. All right, it says here that we have to remove these 4 screws. And then we just screw on our lift mechanism. Then on the back of the laser, we have to remove this bracket. And then we have to attach this mounting bracket. And now we can install the laser to the bracket. There, it's installed now. Let's see how it works. Oh yeah, that's nice. That's going to make focusing it so much easier. I'm all about things being easy. I don't like tools to be difficult to use. And this is an upgrade that I would say is a must. Now the last step for this, we need to bring this limit switch forward, and they gave a little bracket. And the reason for that is because the laser is now sticking out further. So that means that the limit switch has to get moved forward. If you don't do this, your laser is going to run into your frame, and that is not going to be good. Now we'll just screw our limit switch back on. So now that we've already gone over all the specs and everything about this laser engraver, let's see what it can do. Now we know it can engrave, but can it cut? So I'm gonna run a test here and we'll see if we can cut out a shape. So the program I'm using is Lightburn, and I think this is the only program out there for Mac that can operate a laser engraver. Leave me a comment below if I'm wrong and if there is any other programs out there. But I like this program. It's about 60 bucks, and I believe that's a one-time price, like 60 bucks and you own it. It's no monthly subscription or anything like that. So what I've done here is I've set my laser to 20 inches per minute. That's pretty slow, and 100% power, and I'm gonna do 6 passes. The material I'm using is just this thin plywood that Ortur sent with the laser. So let's hit the start button and we'll see what happens. All right, let's see if that cut through. Oh, look at that. Nice clean cut. Now there's a little bit of burning on the back edge, but I think that is normal for this. That's cool. I'm super excited about that. So the fact that this thing can cut thin plywoods and other wood material like that is a game changer. And I did some playing around, and I actually made this cube from 1/8 inch hard maple. To cut this little piece here, this little hexagon, it didn't take any time at all. I think it took maybe about 3 minutes. Overall, this is a great laser. I found it easy to put it together. It was easy to use. In the program Lightburn that I'm using, it's super easy to use as well. It's not complicated at all. And I'm not that great with computers. I managed to figure this out, so I think you guys can as well. And if you're looking to get into the laser engraving game, I highly recommend this. It can also cut thin plywoods as we saw, and that is a huge bonus. So if you'd like to get one of these lasers for yourself, there is a link in the description below. And I'd like to thank you guys for watching, and if you're new to my channel, I encourage you to hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you never miss when I upload a new video, and like always, we'll see you in the next one.